Hi everyone, this is G3 from LearnerGuitars.com, and with me is Jonathan Manuel, aka Johnny Blues. Is that right?
Pwede. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I can take that. Yeah.
Yeah, so me and Johnny go a long, long way back in the Philippines when we were trying to buy and sell guitar gear. We actually met on the phone. I was looking for guitar effects, and he was selling me a Korg A4 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I was at Korg A5.
Korg A5.
Yep.
What's the difference?
I don't know. One number.
But anyway, so let's talk about more on your guitar playing. So when did you actually start playing guitar? When did you first pick up a guitar?
Well, I think I started to learn how to play the guitar in around 1990. So it's almost what?
You have to tell them your age, right? 1990, they'll think that 1990 was you were already.
I was
like...
16, I think. Yeah, or 17 years old.
Oh, really? 17?
Yep.
Okay. Normally, kids pick up guitars at like 10 or 12, right? Or,
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, but you started
I was
pretty late.
I was somewhat of a late bloomer, considered a late bloomer during those times, but I think I caught up.
Okay.
Where
was that your first instrument?
Prior to learning how to play the guitar, I was a piano player ever since I was in first grade.
Okay, so did you take like piano lessons and?
Yes, I did.
You read notes and stuff.
I did that whole thing where you pretended that you can read notes, but really I was memorizing everything, and my teacher thought that I was reading notes, but.
Okay, so
I kind of know.
So how long were you playing piano? How long were you taking piano lessons?
Ever since I was in the first grade, so that's a long time.
Oh wow, that's a long time, man.
You
Anyway, so you've been playing piano for a while. What made you decide to just do guitar?
I don't know. I always wanted to learn how to play the guitar, but it's just luck, or
Just
I don't know.
luck?
It's just
you happen to see someone playing that you said, okay, I wanna start playing.
Wait. That's interesting. All right. I think I wanted to learn how to play because I first heard Joe Satriani's "Always with Me, Always with You."
With or without?
No.
Joe Satriani's With or Without.
No.
Always with me.
Always with me, always with you. And I thought
Okay.
that, wow, he can make the guitar sing. Maybe I can learn how to do that. So
Cool.
that's
Okay,
my
so
start.
you just gave up piano and started focusing on guitar.
Yeah.
And tell me, what guitar was your first guitar? What did you buy?
My first guitar was a Fender knockoff that's probably made in Pampanga in the Philippines. I bought it at one of those music stores in Raon. A blue one.
So it said Fender right there.
It said Fender, but it was a fake. Of course, it's normal for newbies like me during the time that I had no idea what to look for in a good guitar.
Okay.
Because nobody was telling me, nobody gave me advice. It's not like today where you can get something made in Japan or Indonesia and it will be decent enough for you to learn guitar on. So you kids are very lucky to have that. In the old days, from what I remember, the Fender guitars that I do happen to come across that are original are made in the US. I never heard of made in Japan guitars at the time. That was a new thing for me once I learned that some guitars are a little cheaper, but they're made in Japan. So,
Yeah. I kind of like made in Japan guitars.
Better, right? Sometimes they're better.
Yeah. So how did you start learning guitar? Like what were your first exercises? Did you first play chords, or did you want to play lead right away, or?
Well, at the time I had no idea how to start, so I just figured it out as I went along. I got one of those chord books that you could get at music stores.
Jingle magazine.
That's part of it. And the first chord that I ever learned wasn't even an E. Wasn't even that. It was like That's my E. Just those three strings. And then I learned C. That's C. Okay, I was using only one finger at a time. One finger at a time. And this is G. And this is G7.
Okay.
So I know like 4-string chords or 3-string chords. And then I learned how to use the other fingers. And then I didn't learn bar chords right away, but I did learn power chords.
Oh, yeah.
Like from Metallica songs, like I learned like stuff like that, and
When did you start doing like normal bar chords?
like within 2 years,
Within 2
maybe between
So
a
2
year.
years,
and
you
a half.
learn how to play bar chords in 2 years.
Yeah, that's a long time, I think.
Then when did you start doing solos? What was your first solo?
The first solo I ever learned was the same song that I learned rhythm guitar on, "Knocking on Heaven's Door."
You
I was just using one finger at a time, like. Just stuff like that. I didn't know that you're supposed to use all your fingers.
Okay.
Just use one
Did
finger at a
did you
time.
take any guitar lessons for electric?
I did for classical.
Okay. So you took classical guitar.
I took classical for maybe 4 lessons because I wanted to learn how to play more than words.
Okay.
Yep,
Got it.
it's a true story.
Tell us what your first effect pedals were.
That Korg A5 that you wanted to buy from me. It was a multi-effects from Korg.
Okay.
And before that, I was borrowing my first. I wouldn't say I owned it, but I used it a lot. The Boss distortion with super feedbacker.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
I remember that.
When you pressed it, it go woo 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 woo.
Yeah.
That fake sound.
Yeah, I don't think they make that anymore.
Nope.
Yeah. So tell me, who are your influences, like your guitar influences, your guitar heroes?
Oh, okay. Well, I started with Joe Satriani.
So five. Give me five.
Maybe
Main,
5.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're gonna put it that way, current ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's Joe Bonamassa,
Mhm.
Jimi Hendrix,
Mhm.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Mhm.
Did I say 3 already? Okay.
That's 3.
All right. And it
Slash,
all.
right?
No.
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
That was my first song, but I could never learn how to play like him. Not that I don't like his playing, but
Oh, because you're a Strat guy.
that's it too. Yeah.
Right.
If you notice, a lot of the the guys that I'm pointing out, they're all
Yeah,
Strat
right.
guys.
Okay.
I can never afford a Les Paul because I'm a poor guy. See, I
Well,
bought a guitar from Pampanga.
Okay, so Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan,
Joe Bonamassa.
Joe Bonamassa,
There's Eric Johnson.
Joe Satriani,
Joe Satriani.
and Eric Johnson.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So what advice can you give the starting guitar player?
Okay, well, get a good teacher, and it doesn't have to be someone that you can pay, that you have to pay. I mean, I did. All in all, I probably had 2 to 3 teachers that I actually paid to get lessons from. But I had friends who would show me stuff. I used to go to bars, and even as a 15-year-old, I used to go to bars and become friends with the lead guitar player, buy them a pitcher of beer, and then ask them, "Hey, how do you do this solo from Highway Star?" And they would show me, and then I would try to remember that and try to figure it out on my own.
There aren't any videos. You couldn't
We
take
didn't
a
have
video.
YouTube. We didn't have YouTube. We didn't have phone cameras. Okay, we didn't even have a cell phone.
So you just had to have like really good memory.
You had to have a good memory. It was really hard, but it was great training for us to learn how to tune, learn how to play, learn how to, sharpen our ears to learn how to figure out somebody else's solos or chords or whatever. And, the fact that we didn't have the video, the visual part, that we had to imagine which part of the neck they started a solo on.
Well, anyway, so any final words for watchers out there? And anything you'd like to plug?
Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing.
Are you in a band right now, or
Nope.
nope?
Nope.
So are you teaching?
I actually do want to teach. If anyone from the San Fernando Valley wants lessons, hit me up.
Okay, guys. So
Poor guy.
Johnny Blues in the house. So thank you very much for stopping by, and thanks for watching.